Hi there, family. I am very happy that you returned and I can see you. All right. Now, today we are going to continue reading from our prayer letter, input from others. But I have another letter that I'm going to share from today. It's called Special Edition Letter and was actually written in 2004, where, I was impressed to just select some persons who could journey with me. And so in that letter, I started by saying, I now speak to each of you individually. Spiritually, we are seated at a round table, and so you are privileged to meet the others in my life for a brief moment. You will see how God has blessed me with a human wall of support. He has blessed me over the years with solid friendships. I am now reaping the dividends. I could probably start to sell some shares. All right. So one of the persons I mentioned in this letter, I also have mentioned in the input from others. So actually, it's two sisters. So this is going to take me two notes. The first sister that I speak about is a young lady called Iris Dean Samuels. Iris, I say to her, it was you who told me to take the matter to God. That night, as we sat in the children's bedroom, you told me that God wanted to give me a powerful testimony. God had confirmed this to me in my reading. You said that the doctors often get the glory and God is forgotten. I listened to you and I knew that God was calling me to make a decision. Well, it was more like review the decision I had made as the decision made as I had already made one, and that one had been made really without praying. I was just doing natural thing. Well, the routine thing. I felt caught at a major crossroad. As you know, I took the matter to God in prayer and I shared with you from my prayer journal the response I received. My relationship with God at that time enabled me to feel very comfortable in asking Him to guide me. I remain confident that He heard my voice and not the echo of my own thoughts. He said quietly in the depths of my soul, bring it to me, I will take care of it. I heard it in my inner spirit. Guidance is one of the benefits we can enjoy in our relationship with God. It is one of the many perks that come with a surrendered relationship. The Holy Spirit functions as a counselor and as a guide. Iris, thank you for maintaining that relationship with God over the many years so that He was able to use you at a critical time. Our meeting was not serendipitous, it was indeed divinely orchestrated. So that is what I would have written to her. And the mini profile, Iris and I go back well over 25 years. She is Antiguan, but has lived in the United States for over 20 years. I first met her in her homeland when I went there for an SDA conference camp as a teenager. That was so many years ago. I know her visit to my home was part of a divine plan. We had an excellent spiritual and social time together. She is a deeply spiritual person and has kept up contact with me since she has returned to the United States. She continues to manifest interest in what is happening with me. We have a date at her church someday. And indeed, that very year, I did a presentation at her church. Now, let me quickly skip over now to the letter that we were following in input from others. So here in this letter now, Iris D makes a comment where she says, Nola and I became friends after she met my sister Verna. Our friendship, which commenced in Antigua, was part of a divine plan. For over 20 years, we were out of touch, but at the right time, God reconnected us. In 2003, when she had to make a decision regarding her health, we both agreed that it was a strategic plan for me to visit her. I never told her what to do. I simply told her that God wanted to heal her and give her a powerful testimony. My home in New York was open to Nola whenever she wanted to come. God blessed me with homeopathic skills and knowledge, and we had fun together doing our health regime. I did not read all of the letters. She read some to me while we were driving around. That was so much fun. Nola's faith in God is unflinching. She is a but if not girl, alluding to the stance of the three Hebrew boys. She knows God does not walk back on his promises and is deeply involved in the unfolding saga of her life. She has walked she has walked in her destiny and purpose for the past 16 years, upheld by the power of the God of her youth. I love that, of her youth. I jokingly tell her that she is teacher's pet, and her rejoinder is, everyone is teacher's pet. My comment about Iris D now. Iris D has been a wonderful friend to me in more ways than one. She has a magnanimous personality and does not think twice about helping others. She is a trained homeopathic practitioner, and I have benefited from her skills and knowledge. God most certainly placed her in my life, and she has been an absolute blessing. Her generosity to me has known no bounds. I pray that her dream of opening up a natural care facility would one day come to fruition. So that brings me to the end of my talking about Iris Dean. The next note now, I'm going to talk about her sister Vern. I was blessed to meet up with Iris Dean this year. She came right here to Ohio and had lunch with us. God has blessed us, God has blessed me, and I hope you too, with wonderful Christian friends and brothers born even for a time of adversity. God bless you. You coming back? You gotta come back. All right. Bye-bye.